It was November of 2023, and I found a SNES game on the street, and I wanted to see what was it. The game name was Mario's 10th birthday. I'm thinking that this was a lost game, and I put it in my old SNES my mom had, and it had the menu. And it was a picture of Mario from the Hotel Mario cutscene outside of Nintendo's headquarters, and there was only a play button. And it started off with a Hotel Mario-like cutscene that started off with Mario walking down the streets, and he sees a paper on the grass, picked it up, and it was about that it was his birthday, and he should come over to Nintendo headquarters for a surprise. And Mario had a surprised look on his face. It turned into a Super Mario World-like gameplay where you had to run to Nintendo headquarters. When you got to Nintendo headquarters, it will have a cutscene where Mario is walking in Mario headquarters, and then him saying out loud, Luigi, or Peach, to see if they came out. But when he looked behind him, he found Mr. Sis from the Nintendo You Cannot Beat Us commercial, saying, "You've been tricked." And Mario was in shock, and then said, "Wait, what?" And then it turned into a chase. It had to hit the red button many times to run from him, but my hand got tired. But I did it, and then Mr. Sis's hand came and grabbed Mario from the vent, and I heard a "ah" sound when Mario was being pulled. After after Mario was pulled, I took out the game and put it in my basement and acted like I never played it and walked away. I forgot it forever. And that was Mario's 10th birthday lost Super Nintendo game written by Coolhaloguy. Review time. I, I what? Like just what? Okay, first of all, yeah, there's a lot of cons in this story. For starters, the grammar is really bad. I counted quite a good number of lower capitalizations where they shouldn't be, misspellings, like punctuation where it shouldn't be, no full stops. Like I didn't see, I barely saw any full stops. I saw like one exclamation point and one question mark and one period, and that's basically it. This was yeah, the grammar was terrible. No offense to the author. I know this was your I know this was your first ever creepypasta, but I feel like you can improve a lot with a bit of practice. As for the story, oh man. I'm gonna be honest, the story felt like troll pasta material. I'm sorry. Mr. Sis? The You Can't Beat Us commercial? That old thing? Uh, like why? Another thing. Why would this be a lost game? Okay, if this were a lost game, why would Nintendo make it in the first place? Because that would be the shortest game they've ever made. Probably like probably like 3 minutes long or 5 minutes long. Because like as mentioned in the story, the only actual like gameplay is Mario walking into the Nintendo headquarters and then getting taken back inside by Mr. Sis, and that's it. This isn't. This isn't a creepy pasta. Like I guess like I can I can't give it a 1 because at the very least it like doesn't have a huge number of cliches. Like the only like major cliche in here is the one where it's like, "Oh, I found this randomly on the street." Um but aside from that, all of this is just this is this is terrible. Like I know you can do better, author. I'm rooting for you. Honestly, I think you can do better. And please remember to put in full stops. I advise using Google Docs or Grammarly or something to improve upon the spelling and the capitalization, whatever it takes. This is because oh man, this is not good. Um, my final rating would have to be a 2. And I didn't give it a 1 because I at least understood what was going on. It was coherent enough. But like and even though it was a really silly story, it wasn't super cliched compared to other pastas I've seen on the Lost Episode Creepypasta wiki. So yeah, that's a 2. Uh, this was requested for me to read by Coolhaloguy himself. So Coolhaloguy, I am I thank you for giving me something to read. I'm glad I could review your story. Please take what I said into consideration on your next piece. And if it makes things better, maybe get someone to fix up the grammar for you. Heck, if you want me to, I can check out your story. I can check out your next story in like a Google Doc or something, and I can like fix it up for you if that helps. But anyways, as I say, this is simply my personal opinion, and we all have our opinions regarding these stories. What did you think of the story? What would you do to improve upon it? And as always, I will see you all in the next review. I love you all. Bless.